That's talent. Only be about 10 years old. Quite impressive, that. So I thought I'd make a quick video today about what it's like to be a Brit living in Latvia. Now that I've been here about 6 months, I think I can officially say that I've lived in Latvia. And in that time I've obviously formed my opinions, views on certain things. And I can also share some advice and tips for people that might want to live here as well. But one thing I will say is that football is not a big sport here in Latvia. And right now is the European Cup. And what I'm looking for is a place to watch the match. And because Russia's playing Finland today, I'm hoping that maybe some places will have the match on. And I'm looking for a place with a big screen, with a terrace, where I can sit, enjoy a couple of beers, and share some more views and opinions with you. Because certain things don't change. I still love my football. Let's find a place.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Fine and you?
Ah, where are you from?
France.
Ah, vous êtes français?
Ouais.
Ah bah super.
Ça va être plus simple, ouais.
Dites-moi un endroit pour voir le match. Le foot.
Le match de foot.
Avec un grand écran, une terrasse où on peut boire une bière.
Il n'y a pas de grand écran ici. Il n'y a que des petites télés, mais bon, c'est pas mal. Ça va, ouais. Tout bien, c'est là-bas. Et pour quand?
Pour 4 heures, il y a un match là, Russie-Finlande.
C'est un bar là, il y a une petite cour intérieure.
C'est à l'intérieur?
Non, en fait, c'est une cour intérieure, mais c'est à l'extérieur. Il y a des télés, il y a 4-5 télés, je crois. Donc la bière est bonne en plus.
La bière, elle est bonne?
Ouais, c'est pas mal. Ils ont de la couac, des bières belges et tout.
Ah bon?
Ouais.
En vacances?
Non, en étudiant. Par là,
ah, vous étudiez? Il y a plein d'étudiants français ici.
Ouais, une invasion.
Pourquoi?
Même je pense avec le Covid, vu que toutes les destinations elles ont été annulées, les seuls disponibles c'était ça, donc tout le monde est venu ici.
Et qu'est-ce que vous étudiez là?
Au business, pareil. Bah, tout business, pareil.
Ah bon? L'université de Riga quoi?
Ouais, enfin, c'est différentes, mais dans des écoles différentes.
Ah, vous êtes dans des écoles différentes?
Ouais.
Ah d'accord, vous vous êtes rencontrés ici?
Ouais, exactement. Parce que c'est pas bon, malheureusement.
Bon bah écoute, ils m'ont dit que peut-être il y a un coin là-bas.
Mais là-bas il y a une grande place avec une... Je sais pas si il y a des télé. Non, je crois qu'ils ont retiré l'écran là-dessus.
Ils m'ont dit qu'il y avait un... Hello.
Hola.
¿Españoles?
Sí, español.
Ah, qué bien. ¿De vacaciones?
No, de Erasmus.
Ah, estudiantes, ¿no? Ustedes no saben dónde hay sitio para disfrutar del fútbol hoy con...
¿Del fútbol?
Pero
sí.
con pantallas grandes, no quiero...
En la plaza hay pantallas grandes. Aquí
no,
pantalla grande, pero eso sí
no,
puede
no TV, bro.
¿No? Vale, también tienes aquí, a la izquierda, hay como un callejón, con bastantes teles.
Ah, igual, ¿no?
Sí, son
Two more
pequeñas.
beers.
Two more beers.
Yeah.
2 cervezas más, ¿no?
Sí. And in this one, there is like a big TVs, but I don't think if they
No,
put the
they
football. They remove the...
Yes, they
They
remove
remove
it.
it?
Yeah,
You just put it for the
it was
hockey.
for the okay.
Ah, for the hockey. See, that's the thing. Hockey is big here, football is zero.
Yeah.
And I thought maybe because Russia is playing, maybe there will be some, but you don't even feel the football here, you know?
Ice hockey here is the best.
It's number 1, yeah? And they have the championship here 2 weeks ago. That's why.
You can go to a bar, the bar is good, and in the other one, there's a lot of ambient yesterday.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
out
yeah.
of ambient.
Yeah?
That is.
All right, well, I'm going to go and check just in case they still have the TVs there. And if not, I'll go to 2 more beers.
Perfect.
It was nice meeting you guys.
Nice to meet you.
See you
Have a
later.
good day.
Salut.
Salut, à plus.
Allez, bonnes vacances.
Bonne chance. Au revoir.
On va dans le Golden Duel.
So, some football fans. There was not much point asking the locals, but yeah, some French, some Spanish, they'll know exactly where to watch the match. And they said there's a place down here where there might be a big screen, or they confirmed it, someone else told me that. If not, there's a place just down there called 2 More Beers, and they should have the games on, so let's see. Vous me suivez ou quoi? Yeah, that's what I said. Zakuskas, no?
Keep you safe.
Ah, that's good.
In the on the dangerous
Yeah,
streets of
protect me from all the Latvian girls, huh?
Be careful with the gas. Yeah.
Oh, really? Why?
Nah. Amazing.
Yeah?
You can describe that with that word. Amazing.
Amazing says everything, yeah?
Okay, see you. Enjoy.
Ciao, guys.
Bye. Hello.
Okay, so this should be the place. Looks nice. Looks the part. Let's see if they've got a screen. Hang on, let's see. So that's the actual entrance that he said the place would be at, but it's not there. So, I'm not sure if I missed. Oh, here we go. That looks like it might be something. Hey guys. How are you? Hello, hello. Are we gonna have football on today or not?
Yeah, we do.
Okay, cool. I think there's a match of 4 starting, no? Finland-Russia. Finland-Russia, no?
4 o'clock, yes.
So you're gonna have the game, yeah?
Yeah, we're gonna have the game, yes.
Fantastic. So I'll sit somewhere where I can see these screens, yeah? Thank you very much. The place is empty. If this was hockey, I promise you, it would be packed. But football? Nah, not so interesting. Thank you, my friend. This particular one is called Valmiera Muija, which is my favorite Latvian beer so far. So, cheers, guys. Good stuff. Final score, 1-0 Russia. Now, because Russia was playing, I really expected there to be a vibe, because about 25 to 30% of the population here considers themselves Russian. And I thought, okay, a Russia match, there'll be an atmosphere. Nothing. It was miserable. I was the only one watching the game. And that's the first thing that I want to point out. As a Brit here, you notice that there is no football culture at all. Hockey's a different story. They love the sport. They hosted a tournament here a couple of weeks ago, and I got to say that the vibe was pretty good. But football? Now, I'm not a fanatic. I don't, watch league matches. I don't support any teams. I value my time too much for that. But the major tournaments, the European Cup, the World Cup, I've always loved watching. Always found it an exciting time. People are talking about it, and if England really does well and are lucky enough to get to the quarterfinals, then our dreams of possibly winning another tournament, light up again. But all that excitement, you just don't feel it here. Another issue of being a Brit in Latvia or all over Europe now is that ever since Brexit, it's become a real pain in the arse. I've had to fill out forms, apply to have a temporary resident status here in Latvia, which I believe I'm going to get. I'll get my answer on the 21st, which is in about 4 days. And what that'll do is allow me to live here for 5 years semi-permanently, and then also it allows me to travel all over Schengen and not having to worry about how many days I'm spending in each country and everything else. So, this was something that we never thought about before and we took for granted. But things have changed, and now we are considered what they call a third country, and we don't have those rights anymore. And honestly, this Brexit has just, I don't know, for all of us that are living in Europe, it's just a major pain in the ass. I used to have parcels sent to me every single month from England because, listen, I love to travel, I love to explore, I love to experience, I love to immerse myself into the culture and experience their foods and whatnot. But there are certain things I must have at all times at home. Things that I can't easily get here or can't get at all. Things such as cheddar cheese. Now, there are some knockoffs, Polish made stuff, Estonian made stuff, but it's not really cheddar. I mean, especially if you like the strong or the mature and vintage cheddar, you know, the kind that when you eat it, you kind of feel that sensation on the roof of your mouth. Well, good luck finding that here in your average supermarket. Now I hear there are some places that do have it, but you know, some more upmarket supermarkets, but they are extortionately priced. So other things are OXO, Bisto, Sarson's vinegar, HP sauce, tea bags, Yorkshire tea or Tetleys, but preferably Yorkshire. I mean, the tea here is a joke. You could take a whole box of their tea and brew it in a cup, and you wouldn't make yourself a decent cup of tea. Especially if you like a builder's brew, nice and strong. Tea, I mean, I drink about 5 to 10 cups of tea a day, so tea is a very important thing. So they used to ship it to me every single month. I'd have like a parcel come, and that would resolve that issue. But now, ever since Brexit, it's not been easy, because now you've got to go through customs, and there are certain things you can ship and you can't ship. And before you could just send a parcel, now when you send a parcel you have to itemize what's in it. A lot of companies don't allow you to ship food. So it's just become a real pain in the ass from that point of view. Now, being a foreigner does come with its advantages. One example is when I rented my flat. Now, anybody thinking of possibly moving to any countries out here, take note of this. The perception is that foreigners are better tenants than local people. They assume that we have more means, that the payments are going to be on time, and that being the case, you will often get a discount as a foreigner. And none of this is official, but you could often negotiate a discount as a foreigner simply because the landlord believes that having you as a tenant is more secure than having a local person. So in my flat, for instance, and I think you've seen some clips of it when I do the cooking, in my flat I'm paying about 40% below market value, I would say, simply because I'm a foreign tenant and was able to negotiate with the landlord a much better price, and he's comfortable with that. Now, the Brits here have a certain reputation, even though we're very much well respected, and I would even say liked. There is a stigma that goes along with being British, and that's because, you know, Latvia is a destination for stag do's. The booze is cheap, and English boys like to party, so they come over here, and sometimes they behave a bit, well, as they do. And there was a serious situation, I would say, a few years ago, where a couple of boys got drunk, then disorderly, and there's a monument. Actually, we're coming up to it now. There's a monument right in the center of Riga. This is like the main point in Riga, and it's right there. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can definitely see that. That is the Freedom Monument. I'll tell you about it in another video. But they got drunk, and this monument means a lot to the Latvian people, because this is a country, a nation that has been either conquered or ruled by many nations, and its sovereignty has always been like questioned, or, you know, basically they haven't had much freedom. So that Freedom Monument means everything to the Latvian people. And a couple of English guys got drunk, and one of them pissed on the monument. Obviously he got nicked, and it was all over the papers, and you can imagine the level of disrespect people felt. And yeah, I hear that story every now and again. Obviously it's really a black mark on the reputation, but I don't think that necessarily people will judge you for that. Now, I have been accused of being a sex tourist several times, in Latvia. So you'll go out at night, you'll sit in a bar or in a pub or anyone, and you'll approach someone and they'll say, you're a sex tourist. I guess there's a lot of English guys that come over here looking only for sex and make a holiday out of it. But I've been coming here since 1998, specifically to Latvia, and I've been coming here a lot. But we've just walked into the old town, and this is where all the party happens, all the partying happens, all the nightlife. And you do get a lot of English lads coming over and partying like crazy. You know, they meet friendly girls and everything else, and things happen as they do everywhere. But yeah, the English lads have really created a reputation for themselves here. Which brings me to the local ladies. And this is apparent in most Eastern European countries, that women here really take care of themselves, which is, I think, something you notice as a Brit that is a big difference from the way things are back home. You know, they take a lot of care in making sure their manicure's always done, their hair is perfect. You know, you very, very rarely see people that are overweight here. I'm probably one of the only ones. But you know, they really take care of themselves, the women here, and it's very, very apparent. And even though sometimes they may not have the greatest means for buying all the best clothes or the most luxurious things, but they make the best of what they do have, and I think they take pride in the way they look and how it makes them feel. And that's a very big difference. And I think that might be also a part of the issue, that when the Brits come here for a party and they see this, well, who's not going to get a little bit excited? Let's face it. So all this area here, right now, 8 o'clock in the morning, it's pretty dead. But you come here at night, during the months of June through to September, and it's really happening. And the cool thing in Latvia is that in the month of June, July, the nights are very short. As a matter of fact, next week is the Midsummer Festival, what they call, where the sun doesn't set. And if you look at the skyline, it might get a bit, you know, you'll see dusk, but it won't get pitch black. You won't see a complete dark night, which is very unique. Now, I won't be here for that, even though I really wanted to make the footage, but I'm going to be traveling. I'm going to be in Bulgaria. Now that flights have started again, I need to hit the road a little bit. I haven't been on a plane in so long, I miss it. So the first opportunity came, and I'm going to be spending a week in Brussels, in Belgium, and then a week in Bulgaria. That should be fun.
Yeah.
So we're venturing now into the narrow streets of Riga, of the old town, and it's really charming. It's like a little, I don't know, I guess the first thing that comes to mind is a chocolate box town, you know, all these little nice buildings, different colors, different pastel colors. It really looks nice. Another thing I want to, maybe a bit trivial, but for those of you who might have a sweet tooth, all over here they have a very unusual taste for sweets and chocolates specifically. What they consider delicious, well, let's face it, you can't beat Cadbury's chocolate. English make the best chocolate, full stop. Now, I'm not talking about chocolates, you know, the kind of like Belgian or Swiss. Obviously, that's a different product altogether. But speaking specifically of chocolate bars, but obviously being dominated by the Soviet Union for so many years, the chocolate here is very, very Russian, very Soviet style. And whilst we had the likes of Cadbury's, they had the likes of Krasny Oktyabr, which is Red October. Now, the name in itself doesn't make it very appealing, does it? I mean, Red October makes you think of some kind of submarine or a revolution. and the taste is completely different. And yes, when I fancy a bit of chocolate, you know, a flake or a crunchy, you can't satisfy that craving easily here. Now, Latvians tend to classify themselves as cold people, as I said to you earlier. I've had comments about it. But I think that it's just maybe what people project they experience, because I've not experienced that myself. As a foreigner, if you approach the local people, they're more than happy to speak to you. Now, 20 years ago, being able to communicate in English was a challenge. The most widely spoken language in Riga, I would say, would have been Russian, followed by Latvian, which I think might still be the case. But speaking English was almost impossible. Whereas now, the younger generation who are now, you know, part of the workforce and didn't go through the Soviet school system, took English as a second language, and I must say they're very proficient in it. So, communicating as a foreigner here, if any of you would consider moving here, I don't think you'll have any problem whatsoever. And I think that you're more, how to put it, you're more inclined to get a kind reception when you approach someone in English. Maybe they want to practice their language, maybe they want to, you know, make an effort. But I've not had a situation where I approached someone and I sensed that they were being cold to me or rude, and especially not because I was a foreigner, so that's a big plus. There are some countries where I have experienced that specifically for being a foreigner. Another thing that stands out, and a lot of people ask me about, is the prices. Now, I would say the prices are fair in Latvia. Some food items I'm not too happy with in terms of pricing, but then I found out that the government here charges VAT on all products, 21%. There is no discount rate VAT for certain food products. Absolutely everything has a VAT of 21%. Now, you know, there are some exceptions where there's a reduced rate for produce that's produced in Latvia. So Latvian tomatoes will have, let's say, I think it's a 5% VAT. But on the other hand, they're 5 times the price. So there is a government incentive to buy local produce, but at an extortionate price. This is Rock Cafe, by the way, one of the most popular spots in Riga for partying. And right here is the Funny Fox Euro Football All Games Live in English. Maybe this is where I should be watching the matches. Good morning, my friend.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm fine. What about you?
Very good.
That's cool.
Where are you from?
I'm from India.
You're from India?
Yeah.
Long time in Latvia?
Yeah, like 8 months.
Like it?
8 months.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
I'm making a video clip right now about foreigners in Latvia.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
So how do you feel being a foreigner in Latvia? How do you feel how's your experience?
My experience is, you know, like, it's good. Like, you know, what else? It's a peaceful country.
Peaceful?
Yeah, no disturbance. And, yeah, I can do my work. Like, you know, it's a
What do you do? What is your work?
studies, and I'm doing part-time as well.
Oh, okay, cool.
So it's good actually. Good.
So if you had to say something about the Latvian people, your experience, do you interact a lot with Latvian people? Do you know a lot of Latvian people?
Yeah, Latvian people. Yeah, I know about Latvian people. I have Latvian friends also. They are good. Like, as for my friends, they are really good, nice to me, and quite helpful also.
Polite.
Yeah, polite as well. Of course, they are beautiful, of course.
Oh, you're talking about the girls, huh? Tell me. All right, this is what everybody wants to know about. 1 second. Tell me.
Ask that guy. Ask that guy.
I will ask, but what is your experience with the local ladies?
Like, I don't, like, you know, good friends.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's every girl is beautiful with a beautiful heart. Not only Latvians, of course, Latvian have a own quality. Maybe I don't know, but I can say like you know, uh, every girl have a own heart. You know, like a, what I would say.
You're romantic, aren't you?
Me?
You're a romantic
I'm not
man.
at all. I'm
You
romantic,
must
bro.
be
Come
a
on, bro.
huge success with the ladies here, with all this
Come on.
romantic hot talk. You must be like.
It's not like that.
I don't think you're from India. You're from Italy. You're
I'm
more
from
like
India,
Italian.
bro.
What's your name?
My name is Khanna. You can call me Khanna.
Kana.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Kana.
You too, bro.
Good luck.
It's really pleasure.
Thanks a
Bye,
lot.
take care, yeah.
Oh, this is your bike?
Yeah, this is my bike.
This is a cool bike.
No, actually, this is my friend's bike.
Can I ride it?
Of course you can if you want.
You hold the camera on
Yes,
me.
sure.
You hold the camera. I want to see. I've never ridden a bike like this before. Oh, this is good.
Yeah. My God. That's amazing. My friend usually say that
I couldn't find the brakes.
no,
And then
the
you
brake
pedal
is there.
backwards,
The brake is there. You know, you can find the brake is here. Yeah.
Cool. Kana, you're the man. I like this bike. You want to sell it?
I like this is not mine actually. These
How
my
old
friend's
is this
one.
bike? It's a Russian bike or what?
Yeah, maybe this is a Russian bike. I don't know.
It's in good condition.
Yeah.
I buy it from you.
This is cool. I don't know, but it's quite simple. You know, it's a simple.
Yeah, but it's nice. It rides nice.
Yeah.
Kana, thank you, my
Where are you
friend.
from, by the way?
I'm from England.
England?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I love England actually.
Have you been to England?
No, I want to be.
You want to go to England?
And also, like, I want to. Yeah, this is a good country as well. And also, I love Spanish language also.
¿Tú hablas español?
I want to learn Spanish. Like, I love songs, you know.
Which songs do you know? Go on.
Okay. I can come here.
Eh, it's okay. He has room.
Yeah.
Which song do you like?
I love, you know. Okay, I will sing Despacito.
Okay, you're a very romantic guy. I know you. Go on, sing me. You sing it.
Okay. Let me. Just a second. Maybe I can find here. I can sing, but I will try. Okay.
Yeah.
I will try for you. Just a bit, okay?
I speak Spanish, so I can help you with this.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Ready? Si te pido un beso, dámelo. Hace que estás besándolo. A vos que vi que dándolo. A este dámelo. Sabe que tu corazón conmigo dice bang bang. Sabe que sabemos estamos cantar en mi bang bang. Que prema de mi boca para ver tu besabe. Quiero ver cuánto amor a ti te grabe.
That is so cool.
Like you know.
But let me ask, do you know what you're singing?
Yeah, like you know, like I read the Spanish
The
lyrics.
translation, yeah.
Yeah, lyrics, you know, letra, and how they are pronouncing. Like I just observed and.
I tell you what, a friend of mine here has a karaoke bar, but it's closed right now.
Actually, I love these Spanish songs. You know,
And we should-
Traila a toda tu amiga que le ye, bailándome la pista que mueve, le hagamos que la música nos lleve y hay que el pao suele. Like,
That is
I don't
so
know.
cool. You got a good voice.
This is a YouTube video? Or?
Yeah.
Ah, that's cool. What's YouTube?
I'll show you now. You can subscribe to my channel.
Sure, I will subscribe. Yeah. What's your name, by the way?
Justin,
Justin.
Yeah.
I like this name.
you like this name, huh?
Yeah. Okay, guys, please subscribe, like, share, comment. Just support this guy.
That's so cool. I've never done that ever, but I appreciate it. Open your YouTube.
Yeah, yeah.
So I just sat at a place called Double Coffee. Now this place does an amazing breakfast, great omelets, and I'm meeting a couple of mates of mine because I'll be traveling this afternoon and I'll be gone for a couple of weeks. So we figured let's have a breakfast together. But I hope you found this video entertaining and informative. I'll be doing more of these as I learn more and discover more. But as always, thank you so much for watching. And remember, enjoy your journey.